Good morning, students, and welcome to the history class. This is the second part of chapter number 2, the four stone ages. In our first part, we read about Paleolithic Age, which also means the Old Stone Age, in which we learn about the making of the stone tools and their uses. We also learn about some sites found in India where these stone tools were found, discovery of fire, how the fire was discovered, advantages of fire, about the food, about the shelter, clothing of the Paleolithic people, and about their social life, art and paintings, and their religious belief. And now, in this chapter, we'll begin from the next stage, that is the Mesolithic Age. Mesolithic Age, which lasted from 10,000 BCE till about 8,000 BCE, which is also known as the Middle Stone Age. The term Mesolithic is derived from two Greek words. Meso means middle and lithos means stone. It is also called the Middle Stone Age. It is the middle part of the Stone Age. As the name suggests, Middle Stone Age, it is the middle part of the Stone Age which lies between the Paleolithic Age and the Neolithic Age. In Europe, the Mesolithic Age falls between end of the last glacial period, that is 8500 BCE, and glacial period, a period in the earth history when the polar and mountain ice sheets were extensive across the earth's surface, and it is estimated that it was the beginning of the agriculture. This age falls between the end of the last glacial period and remarked as the beginning of the agriculture. The Mesolithic people used to live by hunting, gathering, and fishing, and the period is characterized by the use of microliths and the first domestication of animal, the dog. It is also can be characterized as the use of the microliths. Microliths means the stone tools are very sharp and fine stone tools, and also the domestication of animals means in this period of time the people had started the domesticating of animals, and the first animal that was tamed, it was the dog. In India, the Mesolithic sites found is Panchmari, that is in Madhya Pradesh, Pavagadh in Gujarat, and Bishnupur in West Bengal. So these are some of the sites found in India where we can find the evidences of Mesolithic period. Now, development of grassland and domestication of animals. Due to ever-changing climatic condition, grasslands develop in many parts of the world. Due to some changes in the climatic conditions, it is found that many parts of the world have developed some grasslands, and with the development of the grasslands, many grass-eating animals increased in numbers too, such as like deer, goat, sheep, antelope, and cattle also increased. It also led to the domestication of several animals. Partial beginning of a settled life. This period is also remarked as the partial beginning of a settled life. It is also said that people started settling their life. They have just begun the settling of their life in one place. The grass-eating animals stayed in a particular grassland till all the grasses over there was consumed, totally eaten up by their animals. So early men too had to stay in that place for quite a long time. This considered as the beginning of the settled form of a life. Now, about the microlithic tools. Stone tools of the Mesolithic age were much smaller and sharper than the Paleolithic stone tools. They were therefore called microlithic tools. They were generally 1 to 5 centimeter long and included scraper, borers, sickles, and arrowheads, etc. Mesolithic tools have been discovered in India from various sites of Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Odisha, Kerala, and Andhra Pradesh. About the shelter of the Mesolithic people, where they used to live. The Mesolithic humans still lived in caves and rock shelter. They occasionally made simple houses in the areas of a longer stay. Wherever they used to stay for a long, they used to make a simple houses occasionally. But still, they used to live in caves. Now, about the Neolithic age, which is the next and the third stage. It remained from 8000 BC till about 4000 BC. And the term Neolithic is also derived from the two Greek words neo, meaning new, and lithos, against meaning the stone. It is also called the New Stone Age. In the Neolithic period, farms, animals were first domesticated and agriculture was introduced. So, in this Neolithic age, it is we can remark as the domestication of animal. Farming animals were started introduced, and it was one of the most important ages of a human development, where we can find the evidences of the human development when the primitive man transformed itself from a hunter, from a gatherer, to a food producer and the rearer of animals. Now he had become a food producer and had started rearing of the animals in this period. With the beginning of the agriculture, early humans began to lead a settled life. Now when he started growing the crops, now he used to settle in a particular place. He started leading a settled life. And in India, the Neolithic sites have been found in Burjahom, that is in Jammu and Kashmir, Pikihal and Maski in Karnataka, and Chiran in Bihar, etc. About the social structure, Neolithic man, in a bid to protect his crops, began to live in houses near the field where he used to grow the crops. He started living there only. He started building their houses in terms of protecting their crops. And thus family units came into existence. This is how the family came into existence when they started living in colonies. Houses were built in small groups or the different fertile grasslands and the further developed into a villages. Domestication of animals. Like the Mesolithic humans, the Neolithic humans also domesticated animals. In due course, later on, these humans also realized the importance of the cattle in the farming. Therefore, the cattle like goat, sheep, and horses were also tamed by him. Now, discovery of wheel. One of the greatest achievements of the Neolithic human was the discovery of wheel. The wheel was discovered in this Neolithic period. It is supposed that the idea of the wheel clicked from a rolling stone. It is the idea which the Neolithic people got when they saw a stone or a log of wood rolling downward. They gave a quick idea of inventing a wheel, a strike of an idea. It gave an idea of a wheel. This new invention made the life of a Neolithic human easier. and the wheel was used for making pots and utensils, moving heavy loads from one place to another. Use of pottery. After the invention of wheel, the invention of the potter's wheels also helped the Neolithic human in making the various types of earthen pots. The pots were used for storage of food, grains, and water. About their tools and weapons. The Neolithic tools and weapons were well shaped, polished. Tools were also now made of stone, bones, and wood. They were painted with different colors. The main tools and the weapons included were chisel, hammer, mortars, disc, buttons, and sticks, etc. The bone tools included harpoons for fishing, needles for sewing, and arrowheads, spearheads, and dagger for hunting. Now, clothing of this period was in the beginning of the Neolithic age. The bark of the tree and the skin of the animals were used to cover their body. The people used to cover their body with bark of the tree and animal skins. But later on, the Neolithic humans also learned the art of weaving the cloth from jute and cotton and wools. These were used for making cloths. The art of dyeing was also known to them. Now, religious belief and practices. Like the Paleolithic humans, the Neolithic also worshipped the force of the nature and the natural phenomena like the sun, moon, star, storm, thunder, and lightning. They performed different religious rites to please the force of the nature. So, that's all in this video. We'll read about the Chalcolithic age in our next video. Till then, goodbye.